everyone, it's Sevy, and the banners for the first half of 2.5 just dropped. We have the character banner, of course, starring YAE Miko, the weapon banner with her signature weapon, and later on we'll talk about the weapon details of her signature weapon and the free catalyst this patch that were released yesterday on Genshin's social media. So starting off with the character banner, what about the 4 stars that you're getting here? Starting with Diona, she's really useful at consolidating roles into one unit. At C0, she's a great shielder and a great healer. And at C2, she becomes a great co-op party mate because she shares her shield. And at C6, she becomes an amazing EM buffer. Then we see Fischl, and we have not seen Fischl on a banner in a long time. And I think it's really appropriate that she appears here on the YAE banner. Overall, Fischl is one of the best batteries out there for Electro teammates, especially if you don't have Raiden. Yes, Electro Traveler exists, but Fischl overall has a higher damage potential than Electro Traveler and can generate lots of electro particles still. So if you're pulling for Fischl constellations, then you want to aim for C3 or C6 because those are the ones that buff Oz the most. At C6, Fischl becomes an amazing unit, so if you're pulling for her C6, I wish you lots of luck. And then lastly on the banner we have Thoma. He is an okay unit at C0, but you want to aim for his early constellations for comfort. There's C1 and C2, which are very good quality of life constellations. Between Thoma and Diona, Diona is the more flexible unit, and not just because she's a cat. But overall, as a banner or looking at the team synergy of these 4 units, I don't currently see Diona or Thoma as top meta teammates for YAE, but I definitely think Fischl is going to be a great unit to comp with YAE down the line. Now looking at the weapon banner, we have Kagura's Verity and the Jade Cutter. Looking at Kagura's Verity first, looks like the best in slot for YAE Miko. I mean, they are releasing it with her. It's a crit stat stick and it leans more into buffing her skill damage than overall elemental damage. The full stack buff takes much longer to wind up for other characters that aren't YAE, because while YAE can put down all the turrets one after another, other catalyst users, for the most part, can't do that. For example, Ningguang can technically accumulate all the stacks since her cooldown is short enough, but during that time you're waiting for the full stack buff to buff the other parts of her kit, all that it's buffing is the skill damage. Now another candidate you might be looking at who can use Kagura's Verity would be Lisa, because she does have fast skill charges until you use her hold skill, so it's up to you if you want to use this weapon on her. But looking at the catalyst, it's not as universally friendly compared to other 5-star standard banner catalysts such as the Lost Prayers, the Sacred Winds, and the Skyward Atlas. So personally, I would only really recommend pulling for this catalyst if you're an extreme YAE simp. Because if you have the other catalysts already, then you're pretty set. You don't really need this weapon. Now the interesting thing is that Kagura's Verity is alongside the Jade Cutter. We all know that the Jade Cutter is a pog sword that's universally good. So Kagura's Verity is a relatively niche weapon alongside Jade Cutter that is a pretty universal weapon. It looks like the Jade Cutter is being dangled as bait. So beware if you try to pull for the Jade Cutter with limited primos and end up with Kagura's Verity that you might get little use out of. It is better though than the previous case where Jade Cutter was alongside the Moonglow. At least Kagura's Verity can be used as a stat stick down the line. The other notable weapons on this banner are Stringless, Sacrificial Sword, and Wavebreaker's Fin. It's nice that Fischl and Stringless are going together on the banners too. It would have been nice if the catalyst was the Widsith rather than the Eye of Perception as a good 4-star alternative versus Kagura's Verity. But it was just 2 weapon banners before anyway, so that was a slim chance. Now let's talk about the Oathsworn Eye, which is going to be the free catalyst weapon that we're going to get in 2.5's event. Now the Oathsworn Eye, I do appreciate the simplicity of this catalyst's buff. At R1, it gives the user 24% energy recharge after using the skill. So at R5, we can assume that that doubles to 48% ER. It's nice because a lot of Catalyst users have a high energy cost. Not all of them want attack percent per se, such as Kokomi and Sucrose, but at least it's a relatively less niche weapon than our previous free weapon, which was the Cinnabar Spindle. I think that the Oathsworn Eye is going to be a comfortable weapon. It won't significantly boost your damage potential in terms of buffs or numbers, but at least you can aim for more offensive artifact stats over energy recharge stats. So if you are pulling for YAE and you're free to play or don't have a good weapon option for her yet, then I do highly recommend building this, since as well it can be used by a few other Catalyst users. Now that's going to be it for my thoughts on the banners and the new weapons, everyone. I would love to know down below what you think of the units, who you are hoping to pull, and good luck on your pulls! If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more Genshin guides and content, and I will see you all soon. Take care!